Good morning, Bulldogs. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee. Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. You may be seated. Bulldogs, our value of the week is no excuses, which means that we don't make any excuses for not coming to school. We don't make excuses for not doing our homework. We don't make excuses for not doing our work. We don't make excuses for not going to college, because you guys are meant to go to college and we know that you guys are going to get there. We don't make excuses because your education is number one. And our Bulldog value is that we are determined, that we do whatever it takes in order to reach our goals. Even when things are hard, we try and we try. We never give up. So we should be seeing Bulldogs following directions the first time, keeping small things small, showing all work, and not rushing. Now, one thing that's really, really important is that we're keeping it 100. And what that means is that we are meeting 100% of expectations. Expectations were set at the beginning of the school year. Teachers or other adults should not have to remind you about an expectation, because these are things that don't change. We are expected to be silent in the hallway. We are expected to participate in class. We are expected to do our work. These are things that you do because they're the right thing to do. And let's make sure we are keeping it 100 there, because we should not have to remind you. And fourth grade, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, because what we are seeing is that some students are having a really hard time meeting basic expectations. And so from now on, when a teacher has to request an admin push-in, that means that Miss Prestridge, Miss Duwalt, or Miss Jane, that means me, have to take time out of being in another classroom or being in a meeting to come talk to you. Instead of us talking to you, we're going to continue teaching the class, because the class needs to go on. And then the teacher is going to walk outside with you to hopefully get you back on track, so that way you can then join the class. But getting to an admin push-in means that you have not been meeting expectations for a very long time in class. And so because of that, there is going to be a consequence from now on. And that consequence is that students are going to have to eat lunch with first and second grade, and you're going to have to sit out at recess while first and second grade are playing. And we're doing this because it just means that you need to see students meeting expectations, and maybe you can learn something from them. But right now, you're not learning that in your classroom, and so we're going to have to find a different place to do it. Let's make sure we're not getting to the admin push-in, because all we got to do is meet expectations. And one thing that I think you guys are having a hard time doing is, when it's time to go to the reflection desk, take that moment to cool down, right? That's your break moment. It's not a punishment. It's a moment for you to take a break and take a moment to collect yourself, to see what you need to do, so that way you can meet expectations and not get that admin push-in. We have no birthdays today, but I took a sneak peek for tomorrow, and I know we have a couple of birthdays tomorrow. Remember that we're going to be raffling off the trampoline passes this week. Are you going to be the September Attendance Award winner? We also, in fourth grade, have our first millionaire, Juliana Morales. Congratulations for being our first millionaire. Juliana was surprised with the cash cannon. She earned buku amounts of Bulldog bucks because of it. Juliana, we're so proud of you. She showed major determination and no excuses for becoming a millionaire by asking a teacher if she could come in on Saturday to read so she can hit her goal. Juliana, you're a role model. We're so proud of you. We also have 72 students on track to becoming word masters, and because when you do good things happen, I'm going to be surprising you with a Chick-fil-A breakfast today. Remember, we have our fourth grade writing test tomorrow. It's the first test that you can work towards in order to go to Austin Park and Pizza. Remember, you have to get level 2 on all your tests, or you have to show that you are working hard in order to get to Austin Park and Pizza. Announcements. We want to make sure we're showing pride in the building. Today, I want to see Bulldogs picking up at least one piece of trash that is not yours while you're walking down the hallway, or if you're at recess or in the cafeteria. Show pride in this building. We also have after-school programs today. Remember, all we do here is win at Idea Allen. Really excited to give out these trophies later on this week. Have a great Tuesday, Bulldogs.